SKAR fam, what is going on? You are in for such a treat right now. The next 3 heats all took place on the final day of qualifiers, and the intensity was next level. If you missed it live, you're welcome. Here's your recap. So right now, enjoy this. This is heat number 1, and this one is BANTIS, Riftsy, and Raxi. And I'm just saying, there were some serious plot twists in what was about to go down. None of us expected it. We know that Raxi can absolutely pop off. The guy is insane at the game. We know that BANTIS is so good at the game, and everyone expects both of them to make it into the finals. And then Riftsy, who didn't even know he was competing until yesterday in this bracket, and we subbed him in because someone else couldn't make it. Look, it's gonna be nuts. Subscribe while you're here. Hit the like button. Drop a comment down below if you're seeing this for the first time right now. Did you expect that to happen? But zip, you go enjoy it. All right, I'll see you on the other side. God bless you guys. See you soon. Roll the clip. If there are any people that are about to compete in this match and you want a little pre-game interview, feel free to jump into the stream waiting room. We'll have a chat about what's going through your head right now. Maybe leak a few of your strats to your opponents. But other than that, competitors, I'm going to be turning off in-game chat, so you won't be able to hear my commentary and therefore all of my mad little bits of wisdom, unless of course you got the stream open, in which case there'll be a stream delay anyway, so you know, you do you. But here's the thing that you need to know. Map 1 of heat 1 is about to kick off, and there is a chance that all 9 players currently on the leaderboard will be eliminated. But with every single map that plays today, someone from either that list or that list is going home with nothing, and someone from either that list or that list secures a spot in the money. Until this point, every match has been, oh yeah, but more people are playing tomorrow, so you never know. But this is it. Today is the end of qualifiers. This weekend is finals, but today's the end of qualifiers. So at the end of today's stream, at the end of this very moment, someone is going to have their payday, and I'm so excited to find out who it's going to be. Let me know in the chat right now. Who are you predicting? What do you reckon? What do you reckon? I'm seeing some people with a few predictions right there. Okay. All right. I like it. I like it. But I mean, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to find out. And when I say we're about to find out, I mean, we are literally about to find out. Map 1 just started. Let's go. And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm dropping straight down so I can get myself eliminated as quickly as possible so we can jump into spectator mode. However, I need to avoid areas where my fellow competitors are going because I don't want my card to be checked and affect their gameplay. Doesn't look like anyone is going to the docks, and therefore I shall. We'll see if I can get myself taken out off the break. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, the pink marker, BANTIS, is heading right up to the steamiest of stacks. And look at this, Riftsy. Looks like Riftsy is actually following Raxi around. Never mind, they've changed their strat. Yellow marker is going to be Riftsy, who says, hey, I'm going to go fight in the Coliseum. I'm a bit of a gladiator. And oh no, I just went for my standard drop instead of trying to get myself eliminated. That was silly. That was silly. Hold up, let's just kill the music real quick. I need to find someone. Surely someone landed here, right? Do I just build up and jump? Surely someone landed here. This was directly under the bus. Okay, there we go. Shots this way. Raxi just got in a limb, by the way. Raxi, first player with a point on the board, ladies and gentlemen.
You haven't put up the scoreboard yet, buddy.
Yes. And boom. There we go. Nope, I pressed the wrong button. Boom and boom. There we go. All right. We've got it. Scoreboard is up. Raxi is on. Oh, wait, bro. My aim. I need you to eliminate me. Are you kidding? Are you that bad? Are you joking, bro? There we go. I'm like, why are you not eliminating me? I'm in front of you. All right. We're good. Let's check out what is going on. We've got yellow marker, true to form, went to the Gladiators Arena. We got BANTIS right up top over in the steamiest of stacks. And then the blue marker is going to be none other than Raxi, who is the only player to have shield. Never mind, Rifsy's going to find some. You can check my card. My teammates are nowhere near here. So you do you. Finish me. Finish me. There we go. Perfect. Let's jump on board. All players now with a little bit of shield, but Raxi the only one with some early game elims. We're jumping on board with Bantis right now, who has actually employed the help of the NPC. You see that blue marker on the map? That is going to be none other than the NPC here, who has been hired by Bantis. That is a strat that we have not seen used at all in the SKAR Cup 2020 yet. And I'm glad that finally someone figured out, hey, this might not be such a bad idea. So there you go. But we're going to jump over to Raxi, who's now on 3 eliminations, trying to probably make it 4 with the squad wipe. Let's see if he can come in, though. Raxi, he finds the final player. 49 blue, 49 blue. Taking a bit of unnecessary damage there. A bit of shield wasted. Probably would have been worth just building maybe a ramp. Waste a little bit of mats instead of the shield. But nonetheless, Raxi, 102 HP, 4 eliminations already confirmed. He is getting in big on map number 1. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, 49 is the cutoff. I repeat, 49 is the number that you want if you want to make it onto the leaderboard. Now, because that's not going to change for a while, I am in fact going to get that off the screen. But if the players' scores start getting close to 49, I'll pull it back up so we can see where placements are going once they start getting affected. But right now, big pot coming in for Raxi. Let's jump on board with Rifsy, who's got a good amount of shield and, you know, spare minis. Harpoon gun can be very valuable. Fishing in this meta is huge. Highly recommend fish. Literally fish. You can get some amazing stuff. Let's see if it works out. Flopper, double flop, and there it is. Upgrades the AR to blue. Can ditch that med kit for 2 floppers. Instant upgrade. Took no effort, and he actually decides, I don't like the blue AK. And there's a big pot right there. Let's jump on board with Bantis, though, who is up top. And look at that. Bantis says, Merry Christmas, SKAR fam. Gonna make this one happen. Blue SMG. Gladly gonna take that. Let's see if there's a better shotgun in here. There isn't, but there's plenty of shield to work with. And right now, Bantis, he's looking around. Now, he knows obviously there was a squad here that eliminated me. And if he was paying attention to the stream, he knows that that squad is more than likely a bot squad, the way that they were shooting. And Bantis is going to say, yeah, let me just deal with that one real quick. Not actually going to check that player's card, though. He's assuming they're going to push, and his assumption was correct. But wow, the car going to send him flying for 10 damage. That it was a lot more air than I was expecting. But nonetheless, let's see. No Skin McGee trying to do absolutely nothing and sit in that box. Bantis going to try and make quick work of this. Question is, can he do it without taking any damage? And that's a weird one. This player seems to have just straight given up on that. But he's got the shockwaves ready to go. Mobility in hand, minis, chug splashes, everything at the ready. Bantis now with 2 eliminations on the board. Let's jump on board with our next player. Back over to Raxi. He's already started his rotation. He's moved away from Pancake Land. But where is he going to go? Is he going towards the woods? I don't even know, but we're going to find out. As you can see, though, his AR, not fantastic. Like, it's a gray AK. It's not bad, but... All right, here we go. And Raxi says, you know what? Forget the AR. I'll just keep it close range. And once again, he's taking a lot of unnecessary damage. Oh, and he went for the 50-50 fight. Shouldn't have taken it. Shouldn't have done it. He had minis, he had floppers, and he could have popped them all, but instead got a little bit overconfident, and it's not going to pay off for Raxi, who's going to close out map number 1 with a confirmed score of 8 points, i.e. 4 elims. Bantis right now, though, says bouncer and shock. I'm going on in. He sees that the AI are fighting someone. This is a perfect third-party opportunity if he can get the cheeky angle, and he does. 24 blue. Can he go in for another? Not quite going to land that tack shot, but he's definitely got the piece control over here. This player is completely boxed in, doesn't know what to do. And that one's going to help. You could see that player completely oblivious to what was going on. It was a little head just popping around, and Bantis says, hey, I can play whack-a-mole. And just like that, another player going to tag up. That might have been the AI shooting, so Bantis says, nah, I'm out. I'm okay. Also note, he does have the new weapon in his inventory. We might get a mad little clip of that being used. But right now, let's see what Rifsy's doing. And he's still on his fishing expedition. Rifsy is like, I just want a better AR. That's all I want. And I just can't find one. He's jumping, he's running, he's trying to do what he does. We'll let him keep fishing and get back on board with Bantis to see exactly where this player is going to go and if he can find another team. Now, here's the thing. Both players are close enough to one another that if one of them's in a fight, the other player could come in for the third party, which in fact is allowed. You can third party, you can kill steal, you can loot steal. You just can't cause your teammate to take damage. You can't chop out their build to make them fall. You can't open up a window to get them sniped or anything random like that. So we'll see. BANTIS going to go ahead and get that quick mobility going right now while I pop a grape in my mouth, because grapes are great. Eat your fruits, ladies and gentlemen. Eat your fruits. Healthy. Freaking Big Time says, are all off-stream matches complete? I don't know, but could you let me know? Do you mind just checking with the mods and refs? And if they're not, let me know. I think they are. They are?
Yeah, well, Cinnamon said that mine should have been the last one.
Okay, cool. There you go. Love that. And if that is the case, then this is literally the series. This is the series where someone could make it or someone could choke it. But there is no second chances on this one. There is no, oh, well, this person might still make it. Like, this is it. What you see is what you get. And he finds a pancake man and he finds some more minis as well. Now that is interesting because we do know that this area was already looted. So I don't know if those minis were just not seen earlier or if they just weren't wanted. But either way, BANTIS says, let me just take that little rock and we're going to keep on moving and flying around. One player did Rift, and it actually looks like Rift was taken by Riftsy. The name true to form, ladies and gentlemen. He actually used to be called Runzy, but then they added Rifts to the game and he changed his name to Riftsy because he just loved Rifts that much. And he spots a player. Let's see if Riftsy can do what he needs to do. This player's missing every shot. This should be free. But the trick is he needs to not take unnecessary damage. I like what I'm seeing here. Literally 0 damage taken from Riftsy. 0 damage. He could have ran. He could have just said, you know what? You're a bot. I have an AR. I'm just going to trust my shot. But the problem with that strat is you can take unnecessary damage. We saw it happen to Raxi. It cost him his life. But Riftsy says, I'm going to ramp up and make it happen. While that's happening, though, BANTIS did just get a confirmed limb. He is currently in a fight with another squad, I believe. Unless it was just a solo. No, it does sound... Oh, this player is down to whites. Let's see how BANTIS chooses to play this one. And he's going to do it. Cheeky little angle right-hand peek around that corner. That player did not see that one coming. And BANTIS says, you know what? I'm just going to double back into my little cave and make sure that I'm ready to rock and roll. All right, I'm looking around. Reloads everything. Such a smart play. The amount of times that people have died in tournament because they hadn't reloaded their weapons is ridiculous. And it happens a lot. It happens to me all the time where you finish a fight, you don't reload something, and then you get into your next fight and you should have won that fight. But when you went to pull out that final jump shot with the shotgun, it didn't have a shell in it and you fell right there. But just like that, the Lord provides. BANTIS going to get the big pot that he needs. Going to be back up to 199 HP. My apologies to everyone who is going to lose sleep over the 199 instead of the 200. I know, I feel the same way. I would rather have no shield than 99 shield. Oh, it's disgusting, but that's okay. We'll make do. We'll make do. Sponge, good to have you, your friend. Slothboxy, welcome, welcome. Twitch Drippy Boy, Cinnamon Apple Pie. I know I didn't do the standard call-outs at the start of this stream. My apologies, friends. We just kind of dived straight in today, didn't we? But you are in for an absolute treat while I down a little chili chip. Is he going for a drive? Is BANTIS about to go for a drive? He might be. Look at that big pot. And oh, Riftsy! Riftsy has fallen! But here's the thing. Look at where Riftsy fell. BANTIS is just around the corner. He might go in for this fight. Especially if they're focused on taking Riftsy's loot and all that kind of stuff. And more importantly, if Riftsy's tagged them up or got them weak, BANTIS could come in for the cleanup here. So we'll see. I like the sneak attack coming in right now. Kanisi with the 100-bit cheer. God bless you, bro. Thank you for the support. And here it is. Look at this. He intentionally left the car behind because he didn't want them to hear him coming. And this is exactly why. Because... Oh... You love to see it. The chili chip went down the wrong tube. Oh boy, I'm dying. That's okay. We're gonna be just fine. I have Powerade. Oh wow, this is some spray and pray action going on. But he's gonna go ahead and confirm that one. Remember, a point only counts if you get the full limb. Just getting the knock is not worth anything. It's only the full elim that will count for points. And right now, BANTIS is trying to reposition and manages to hold height. Now, keep an eye on where zone is, ladies and gentlemen. He's not quite in it yet, and he doesn't have any white heals either, but that shockwave is going to give him some good mobility, and this player is just not paying enough attention. And, ooh, that one I thought was going to be a finish. Actually, perhaps it was, but nonetheless, this is the final player of the squad as far as I'm aware, and he's going to close it out. A little bit of a restock. Now, it's a good thing that was a whole squad because his mat count not looking great. He's hoping that he can pick up some mats off these players, potentially a little rift fish right there. That's good to know. It means that he can now take his sweet time as far as the rotation goes, but he's reloading everything, and he says, no, I'm not even going to wait and look for the mats. I'm just going to get zone. I need to find the final squad. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. There are only 3 players left in this one, and BANTIS is currently on 9 elims, 18 points, and he knows that the final elim isn't worth 2 like normal. It's worth 5. There are bonus points for the game-winning elim, and this could be... This is a 1v3. There is only 1 squad left, and he's just spotted them, and they're split up. Oh, that could be their downfall. BANTIS needs to push this fight quickly, because if he has to fight them all at once, it can get difficult. But right now is the moment. He's going to land. That takes a lot of damage in the process, but thankfully for him, that squad was split up. They're not close enough to pressure him too much. He might still be able to get some heals off here. He's got the minis in hand, but look at his mat count. It's not great. It is not great. So he's going to have to play a little bit more conservative at this point. BANTIS knows how important these final 2 elims are. He's currently dropped a 20 bomb in his map 1. That's what you want. But he's got the potential of getting an additional 7 points on this one right now. He's already on 20, but he could be on 27 if he gets both of these elims. 80 blue. Oh, that's going to definitely help. This player is super tagged up. And he's in. BANTIS now knows this is a 1v1. 1v1 for the 27. Oh, now that's not what you want. This player's got a cheeky jump shot, and BANTIS is not taking any chances, fam. He says, nah, I'm popping my second mini. But here's the problem. BANTIS didn't confirm that final elim, so there could be a res opportunity here. But I'm not really worried about the res opportunity, because realistically, if this guy goes for the res, that's BANTIS' opportunity to attack. I'm thinking more about the spare mats that are currently lying on the floor. Because BANTIS has no builds, but he doesn't need them! He doesn't need them! Ladies and gentlemen, map 1 of heat 1, and we are going in big. And we are jumping straight on down. Let's see where our competitors are going. Blue has already jumped. It looks like it's going to be none other than Raxi, and I think Raxi might be pushing Pleasant, ladies and gentlemen. I think Raxi has just said, no, enough is enough. I'm hot dropping. I'm going Pleasant. He's spinning around in the air. He's trying to throw everyone off the scent. Yellow marker is going to be none other than Rifsy. It looks like he's going towards the docks, and I think Rifsy is actually going to be following BANTIS on this one. We did notice Rifsy was following Raxi at the start of the last game, then changed out his strat. Bro, how do you... Oh, he doesn't have a weapon. Are you kidding? I'm trying to get you to kill me, bro. You... What? Thank you. Finish him. Bro, why are you checking my card? There's no one here. It's the SKAR Cup. Come on now. Thank you. Much appreciated. Okay, love you. Bye. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start off on board with Raxi, who once again is the first one on the board. 2 maps in a row that Raxi's been the first one to get a point. Confirms his first elim already. He's very good at getting off to a nice early lead. Can he make it to endgame, though? Sounds like someone's driving over. There is a taxi nearby, and Raxi says, taxi? Nah, bro. That's the Raxi taxi right there, and he's going to make it happen. Gets the knock. Now, will he go in to check the card? Because remember, he hasn't finished. Like, that player is still crawling around right now. He might be trying to bait out the res, and if he is, that's actually a really smart strategy. We've seen players do it before in the SKAR Cup, where they'll knock someone and then just try and lure out that player's teammates to try and get that res. And then while the res is going on, he turns a 1-piece into a 2-piece feed right there. But we're going to figure it out. Raxi's looking around, though, Trying to figure out exactly where, and there it is. Shots coming in. Raxi's just going to close up behind him. He decides to go with the charge instead. Double footsteps. There are 2 players on this roof. Raxi in a bit of a weird position now because all he controls is that one wall, and that's it. Okay, now he's decided, all right, you know what? Let me get a little bit of box control. Let me just figure out how I want to play this thing. Also, look at his mat count, ladies and gentlemen. 7 builds to his name. They're going in for the res, so the bait is going to work potentially. But remember, okay, there it is. The finish comes in. I was going to say, if they do get the res, he won't get the points. That player is not even one shot. We've got a half shot right here. Can we get a rip in the chat for our fallen brother, Raxi? Because that's the second game where a very avoidable elim happens. It doesn't matter what you think. That was avoidable. There was 0 reason to pull out his pickaxe and run at the dude. He could have just backed up, reloaded his weapon, and just taken the easiest shot of his life, clutched a 4-piece, moved on to the next. But instead, he's only going to get 2, and that player is going to res his teammate, so even the knock isn't going to be confirmed. Oof, you hate to see it. But Rifsy right now with the dirty Doc's drop, and no limbs over here. Let's see what's happening with Bantis, who has changed up his drop. They've actually swapped. Last game, Rifsy went Coliseum, Bantis went Docks. This time they have swapped positions, and Bantis is going to end up with 1 elimination on the board already. There are going to be minis here. As you see, Bantis has taken some serious damage. So I'm glad to see Bantis playing more conservative and saying, you know what? I'm weak. It doesn't matter if it's a bot or not. Even bots hit shots every now and then. Not always, but as if you want to take that chance, bro. I ain't about taking a 50-50 when there's $1,500 on the line. I'm just putting it out there. You want to be as conservative as you need to and guarantee yourself some wins, some limbs, and all the beautiful things in between. And right now, Bantis says, yep, I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to try and find a med kit. I'm going to try and find some heals. I'm not Wing right now. I'm just looking around. And there's a lot of loot here. And look at that big pot the Lord provides. So good. This is why patience plays off right here. Gotta find the big pot. Oh, yo, did you just hear what I just heard, fam? Someone just rebooted. Someone just rebooted. 150 HP knowing that someone has just been rebooted. That might actually be worth peeking. Because this could be free. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Now he's got the height advantage and the element of surprise. If he can spot this squad, assuming that this squad don't also have heals, this might be worth challenging. But he's going to need to make a decision once he sees them as to whether he just dips or whether he fights. He can't overcommit to it. And the medkit comes in. You'll love to see it. If he overcommits to this, it could be the end of map 2. And you don't want that when you've only got 3 maps to work with. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, Rifsy's still trying to get a first point on the board on this one. I can confirm that the 3rd knock that Raxi got did not get converted into a finish, ladies and gentlemen. It did not get finished. So it's only going to be worth the 2 points instead of the potential 3 or more that could have been. Now, here's the other beautiful thing about Bantis' loadout right now. The harpoon gun. I know I said this in the last map, but harpoon gun is the meta right now. Fish are so helpful. Like, now that there are rift fish, that's the big key difference. Now that there are rift fish, you could get caught in the opposite side of the map, and instead of just stacking floppers so that you can, like, you know, tank storm a bit, you can just rift in the last second after looting up whatever you need to. But right now, Bantis with the cheekiest play. Oh, I thought he was going to just wait at the doorway, but he's not. Now that he's got his full health, he is going to move on in. Now, at no point have I seen Bantis farming up as much as a lot of other players do. And as I say it, he goes, you know what? Let me just grab that extra bit of wood. He sees a big pot. He's going to stack that as well. There are also shockwaves. This might be the end of the harpoon gun. Yeah, it is for the time being. But I'm sure what Bantis just did is mentally locked in where that harpoon gun is, so that if he ends up using his shockwaves right now, he can always come back. He does spot the squad. This is more than likely the same squad who did get that reboot, meaning they might be weak or low on their meds. Nonetheless, a little bit of unnecessary fall damage coming in. Next Tempest, thank you for the lurk, brother. God bless you. Yo, training for the SKAR Cup 2021. Do it, Fear. Do it. This could be the moment. 57 blue. It's gonna hold high. And uh-oh. Okay, I like that. I like that he's quickly just boxed up. He could have taken another shot. That was my preemptive uh-oh. But he didn't. He just says it's not worth dying for. No limb is worth dying for. He's gonna big pot. I like this decision making. Doesn't matter how bad this team is. There's 4 of them. There's 1 of you. And oh, but Rifsy is here. Rifsy's going for the kill steals. Oh, and he's gonna get sat down for it. I think he got a little bit too excited, saying, hey, you know what? I could steal right now. And Rifsy is gonna get knocked and eliminated. Right now, Bantis says, let me just take that med kit and just dip, because this is not worth my life. This is only 1 limb. It's not worth it. And he's going to do exactly that. And ooh, he gets tagged up a little bit, so he's going to fly a little bit further. Remember, he's got the med kit, so if he can get into zone, he'll be fine. But he's just stopping, looking around the corner. And if he can get underneath, he's got that quick mobility now. If he gets to zone, he could be on 100-100. Right now, if he fights, he's doing 132. He's essentially taking a 50-50 at that point. And that's assuming he doesn't get third-partied by someone who's already in zone. You might win the fight, but you lose the war, and you don't want that. So instead, Bantis is like, I'm going to tunnel, I'm going to get zone, I'm going to pop that med kit, and then eventually, if that dude makes it out of storm into the safe zone, he's going to be so weak, I could basically sneeze on him. Like, not even a corona sneeze, just like a regular sneeze, and that guy's going to be down and out. So we'll see. Just like that, Bantis goes, let me just get some height. I need to see. Where is this dude? Obviously, oh! And there he is. But wow, that was actually a lot more damage than any of us were probably expecting. That player is going to get some real tags in. Don't know if that was the same player. No, it wasn't. But that one should be free, and it is. And I see some gold. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Bantis might have just accidentally did the biggest bait move ever, because he left that player where the loot was. That player would have collected everything worth collecting, and he ended up just bringing it over to Bantis. Like, dibs that loot drop, ladies and gentlemen. That is one of those things that you can't plan for and you can't predict, but when it works, it feels so good. And look at his loadout. Other than health, like he needs to find a big pot. Oh, bro, there's a big pot to his left. I don't know if he just saw it or not. I don't know if he just saw it. Oh, he'll probably hear it on the stream delay in a moment or two. We'll see. I don't know if he's got the stream open or not, but there was literally a big pot right there. Nah, he didn't hear it. He's not going back. He's spinning now, though, so maybe. There it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. So he's going to head on over. He's collected it right there. And look at that, though. He's got the mythic. He's got the gold, but he's also got really bad positioning. Uh-oh. He's going in for a little bit of an underground push, but here's the problem. With him not focusing up on that moment, now he's got a decision to make. Do I take the med kit? Or do I not? Now that weapon in his hand does make him run faster. Decisions. Wait, he's got an empty spot in his inventory. I don't understand the play here. I literally don't understand the play. Was it a mistake? It could have been. Maybe he just got a little bit frantic. I don't know. But nonetheless, if he kept the Mando sniper, you actually have extra speed while running with the Mando sniper, and it can lunge forward. He didn't pick up the bounces. Okay, I was going to say, bounces could get him into zone a lot quicker. But that Mando snipe might have just been the thing that he needed. If he ends up dying to this zone, it is going to be a heartbreaking day, because that one mistake of dropping that snipe might have literally been the one thing that cost him the match. But we'll see, though. We'll see. He does have the med kit. I'm sure he's keeping his eye on the storm, and let's see what kind of tick it's doing. It's only doing 1 tick per second, but once it closes, it's going to start doing double ticks, so he might need to pop something soon, and he's going to pop the med kit right now. I agree with that decision. There's a squad nearby, and you don't want them to focus you. But wow, just because of that storm, he had to give up 2 mythic weapons, the jetpack and the Mando snipe. Had to give them both up just to try and get into zone right now. Now, here's one of those moments where you go, do I go for this fight? And he says, not today, not a chance. Good decision making. Some players would have just said, you know what? I need to just do this. I need to just get a free limb. If I'm going to die anyway, might as well get 1 more point. But Bantis says, who said anything about dying? 6 HP. Can he pop that bandage in time? 1. And he doesn't. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen. You hate to see it, but that is the way that that map is going to end. This is why I say you can never predict what is going to happen in these tournaments. BANTIS going to close out map number 2 with 4 elims. Raxi with... BANTIS with 4 elims, Raxi with 2 elims, Rifsy with none on that map as we head back over to the lobby. By the way, guys, I think I actually forgot to mention earlier, the map's already started. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Had to throw everyone off the scent there. You know what I mean? It's important. We keep you guessing. You never know when the map is going to begin, but this one is already here. Let's do this thing. Now, there's no way that there's not one squad that lands here to kill me. There's actually no way, right? Are you kidding? I might just have to build up and jump down. Oh, wait. Oh, it's the bots. There's not one squad here. All right, nades it is. Okay, as if those last nades didn't finish me. Bruh. All right, you know what? We're just going to go ahead and check the mini-map, see what's going on. We got yellow marker over at Salty Towers. It's going to be Rifsy. He's going in for his first hot drop by himself. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, that Rifsy in map 1 followed Raxi off the break. In map 2 followed BANTIS off the break. But this is the first time Rifsy says, you know what? I just got to play my own game. I just got to play my own game and do my own thing and see how it works out. We're going to have Dirty Docks owned by BANTIS going back to his starting spot, and the only player to currently not be in zone, but also the only player to currently have shield is none other than Raxi, who's moved over to Lazy Lake. And in case you haven't been paying attention, the snow of the map is increasing and will continue to do so throughout the course of our tournament. Finals day will potentially have a lot more snow on the map, so expect to see the smarter players start wearing wider skins and things like that that are going to blend in a little bit more. Every advantage helps, but Raxi is very, very weak right now. We're going to jump straight on board with Raxi. I need to see what's going on. 55. He's not aborting. He's just challenging, and it's going to actually pay off this time. Goes for the throw. Going to get the finish, but oh, we hear footsteps. They're pressuring. Raxi needs to get some heals. There's a big pot right there, though. He doesn't go for the big pot. Maybe he takes the car and just dips. Oh, he's out of mats as well. This is a shaky situation, but it could still work out fine. But he needs to focus up, get those mats, do whatever he needs to do. He's going to pop the big pot, manages to get it. All right, so his total HP right now is only going to be 101. It's not a lot to work with, but oh, little box fight attempt, and he's going to get that knock. Great job to Raxi. He might really need to get this finished, to be honest with you, just for the sake of loot. And there it is, the shockwaves. He's got the quick getaway if he needs it. Apples and cabbages are definitely going to help. You hear that there is someone else reloading nearby, so I wouldn't be surprised if Raxi just shocks away from here and says, nah, bro, not today. Gonna get as much piece control as he can right now. That was a risky drop. He's got to push straight down. Playing this one super aggressively, but at the end of the day, everyone knows their play style, and that player almost threw nades. That would have been catastrophic if they went down, but there's a med kit right there. It might be glitched through the car, though. He might have to move the car. There's also chug splashes as well. So that was definitely the elim that he needed. He's got to get that car out of the way. He's got to grab all these things. I don't know if that's his metal wall right there. I hope so. But at this stage, Raxi's just got to focus in on going, you know what? I need to get these heals off. I've already got 3 elims. He's playing this one well. It was risky. I'm not going to lie. It was risky, but high risk, high reward. It did pay off for him. And at the end of the day, he's got 3 elims right now. Finally gets that car out of the way. He's going to pop the med kit. He's got the splashes as well. It looks like he's going to be just fine. Let's jump on board with BANTIS. And ladies and gentlemen, in that time, I have to say Rifsy has actually fallen. So there you go, Rifsy. GG's to you, bro. I'm dropping a GG in the chat for you, brother. You did great, man. You did great. Unfortunately, it just wasn't your tournament this time, but that's all right, bro. SKAR Cup 2021, man. You got it. You got it. But thank you for competing, God bless you, bro. But right now, BANTIS goes, okay, perfect. Perfect. Big pot He's here. All I needed was past the SKAR to spectate me, and I will instantly find a big pot. True to form every time. You're welcome, by the way. He's going to make sure that that wall knows who's boss. He goes, hey, let me just tack shock on the wall. Just, you know, quick flex. Quick flex. It's going to work just fine. The peppers and the coconuts. That's the perfect one right there. Like, that's exactly what you want. He's now got mobility. He's got everything. But the gray AR, I mean, it's not exactly what you want. Hey. But at the end of the day, when you're chilling out with a gold tack, what that tells me is you just need to get in people's faces. Like, you have a gold tack and a gray AR. You're not taking long range fights. You're getting right up in there. Long range, people are going to outgun you in terms of what they've got versus what you got. But at close range, the gold tack is just ridiculously dominant as BANTIS heads over towards the Coliseum. We're going to jump back on board with Raxi, who is still currently actually starting that rotation. He's left Lazy Lake. He's like, nah, not today. I've got what I need. And what was that sound? Oh, these are the bots? I think there are bots to his side. Raxi trying to figure out how he wants to play this one right now. Remember, Raxi's got to shift his playstyle a lot right now because this is it. Like I said, for Raxi, this is a one and done tournament. So this is like, you just need to get as many points as you can. Normally you'd go, all right, consistency, get a few here, get a few there, get a few there. It adds up and we're good. On this one, there's not that much adding you can do. You just kind of have to go for it. And Raxi's going to do that. I think he did just go past another big pot. He's going to leave it behind. I don't think he saw it, but what he did see is that player right there that he's coming in for the sneak attack. Maybe not so sneaky, but that one tap, it's going to help. Now, Raxi might choose to check the card of this player just to confirm where another fewer limbs are. But instead, he goes, no. I want the blue tack. I will take it. I'll find these other players all on my own. My spidey sense is tingling, and there's one on the roof. And Raxi says, you are now one tap. You are now mine. And he's going to do it. Cheeky little flick shot at the end there. You love to see it. Raxi, he's getting himself definitely on the board. He's got 5 limbs. This is his first double-digit point game. He's already got 10 points in this map. And to think, he almost didn't play the map. That would have been a terrible shame. Because right now, he's got good mats. He's got good weapons. He's got good heals. And he's about to potentially get another limb. Let's find out together. As this player says, I'm going up on the roof. And Raxi says, well, I'm coming with you. Looking around, trying to spot where this teleporting player might have gone. There is a player off in the distance. Well, actually, no, that player is just trying to head glitch this. And he's going to land it, 52. And there he is, 21. Now, he has to remember that third-party player could focus in right now. And the third party's not going to come in. And Raxi's going to get that one. That's his 6th limb on the board. This is what we're talking about. And now he knows exactly where the final player is for that squad. And he's going to move straight towards it. Takes a little bit of fall damage. Actually, it sounded like it, but there was no damage. That was weird. Ooh. Okay. And look at this. Perfect. This is what I'm talking about. Uh-oh. Now is where he's going to decide how to play it. And look at that. He's getting the minis off. He's not just like overconfident in this. He's doing exactly what he needs to play his life. He's going to get the heals off. Just like that. 154 instead of doing a 50 challenge. This player's right here, though. This player's really wanting to fight this. And that's going to help. 80. And oh! He rushes in. And it's not going to work. Raxi is officially out of there. Card is going to be checked. And that's an interesting card check. Because guess what? BANTIS is actually not that far away. So if that player wanted to, they could push BANTIS. And they were definitely not a bot. That was a decent player. So it'll be interesting to see how BANTIS chooses to play this one. Does he stay and go, you know what, I'll third party the fight like he did earlier when Riftsy died? Or does BANTIS go, no, not today. This map is way too important. Remember, 8 is the magic number for BANTIS. 8 is the magic number. Raxi's already got 6 limbs on this map. That's going to close out his run. Raxi are going to get the crowd to applause and drop a GG in the chat for our dear friend Raxi. Did an amazing job. Not going to qualify into the finals on this one. Not going to be in the money, but still, I'm so glad he got to play this final map. And it was his best map of all of them. So I'm glad. I'm very glad. All right, now BANTIS just goes, all right, I've got my ute. I'm getting to zone. I'm playing my life. We're going to do exactly what we need to do. What's up, Ashton? Of course I remember you. Welcome. Shazum, you've got more watch time than a mod. Bro, I wish I had more watch time than a mod. I think I have 0 watch time, which is sad. I am a big fan, I swear. The stats just don't reflect it. Let's see how Bantis plays this. Because yes, Bantis is alive. Yes, Bantis has a gold tack, but no heals and only 2 limbs. Oof. I was going to say it's not the position you want to be in, but all of a sudden, this player is starting to tunnel. Okay. All right, gingerbread man. Bantis is like, this is the kind of fight I'm used to, but oh, no heals. Does he just shockwave away or does he commit to it? He knows this is his final map. 33. Maybe that was a snipe opportunity right there, to be honest. But okay, he says, forget gingerbread man. I'm going for this one. This one's going to be free. Hopefully some heals as well. There is heals and there's shockwaves. That's exactly what he wanted. Like that worked out perfectly. And he's just going to extend out. But this player is literally in his box right now. But he's like, no, I'm not fighting it. I'm not fighting it. I am shock bouncing out of here. There is another player here. Those are white. Those are whites. But even though they're whites, notice what he's doing. He's slowing down. He's going to get those minis off. He knows this player is white. He knows this player is by himself. But he goes, let me pop a mini first. Good decision making. And now here comes the footsteps. Someone else is coming. But now he's able to single out a squad. He doesn't have to fight a 1v4 or anything ridiculous. This player is also down to whites. That's going to do it. That's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. 5 limbs on the board. That could have been the end of the run, but oh my, there is a whole squad here. He might want to bounce a shock, to be honest with you. And he's going to do exactly what I just said. Bounce the shocks away into the tree is risky, considering that player's in a car. If he gets in that taxi, he might be able to dip, but they are hunting. And he hits 33 blue. Oh, that's going to help. This player is super weak right now, and he knows it. He's going to get it. He might need this finish just to get something off this player. He does. Chug splashes are there as well. That's really good to know. But there's no mobility. He was probably hoping for some shockwaves or something. He's got the bouncer. He's getting zone. Look at this decision making. Just constantly healing, constantly backing up, and never taking a 50-50 fight. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a reason why this player was highly predicted to do well today. And it's because of these decisions. And right now, Bantis still not giving up with this one. Now, he's out of metal. And uh-oh. That moment did look a little bit weird. But he's regained height. 79 blue. He's fighting 2 players at once right now. And he gets one knock. Gingerbread's still there, though. And Gingerbread just got played. Ladies and gentlemen, Gingerbread just fell off a cliff mid-fight. And Bantis is like, yeah, I'll take that. And remember how I said the magic number is 8? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have to say, Psycho, you fought valiantly, bro. You did. But Bantis has now officially knocked you out of the competition. Psycho, GG's to you, my friend. God bless you. You did amazing. I'm super proud of you, especially your last map clutch. But it looks like the SKAR Cup 2020 is not going to be your tournament, my man. But don't you worry. Next year, 2021, we've got 4 tournaments planned, and they're going to be even bigger and better than the SKAR Cup 2020. Can I just tell you that while I pop some kettle chili chips in my mouth real quick? Oh. Now this player seems to be a solo. Yeah, okay, there it is. May have been a straggler from the squad earlier. Probably not though, because he didn't finish the elim. They auto finished, so we'll see. Nonetheless, we are now going to keep the top 9 board on the screen for you because I want you to see how high up Bantis can get. He's currently in the money, but remember, there are still, after this set, 6 more players to compete. 6 more players to compete after this set at this point. So, Bantis wants to do everything in his power to make sure that he is on the board and not on the bottom, but as high up as possible. And there are 4 potential elims left, ladies and gentlemen. And did I just see a sky base starting to be built? There's no way. Bantis right now just trying to figure out Oh, there's a legendary chest in here. There is a legendary chest just chilling out, and it's the perfect one. It's chug splashes and shockwaves. Mobility and heals when you need it most. The Lord provides. That is incredible. That is incredible. But here comes the car. And we've got a jetpack. Now, jetpack implies that this squad have won a few fights in order to earn that thing. So we'll see, though. He's going to do it. That's the first one. He needs to finish for it to count, though. This player's charging up. Wow! 100 plus. And there's a player sniping from a distance. Once again, this player's charging up. Now, here's the thing with the charge. It is very strong if it's charged. Which is why you have to play it a little bit differently. If you hear someone charging, you can't just open up an edit and hope to win it. Because if they land it, it's going to get wild. And just like that, BANTIS says, actually, you know what? I'm just going to relocate. 54 blue. This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. That's a knock, meaning there is a 1v1 taking place right now. This is a 1v1. Unless a res is currently coming through. Because remember, he's not finishing anyone. That's it. That's the 1v1. This could do it. He's going to take height. Wait. Oh, the res did come through. This is the only problem with not finishing your fights. Is that technically if BANTIS dies now, he only gets 10. Make that 11. The Storm is going to finish one of those players for him. This could be a 1v1. There's the other finish. This is officially a 1v1. He's currently on 24 points. This could be 29 if he gets the final elim. Wait, there's no way that he chokes this right now, right? It's possible. It is possible. This is not over. This player is dipping and diving, and that's gonna do it. Mistakes were made by that final player, and he's gonna... Okay, he did. It did count. All right. I was wondering, because that player fell, is that going to count as BANTIS' elim? But it did. As you can see, 13 was the number, meaning 12 regular wins plus the 5-point bonus on the top, ladies and gentlemen. All right. That ending was ridiculous. Like, that last map, if BANTIS didn't get the pop-off map that he needed right at the end there, that would have not happened. And yet now somehow here is the position that we're in. It is actually ridiculous to see a player clutch up that well when having such a shaky map number 2. But at the end of the day, this is what good storylines are made of. Ladies and gentlemen, you want to catch the finals live? Join me on twitch.tv/Pastor SKAR, where we are going to be streaming it with $1,500 up for grabs. And one of these players might be in there. We'll find out together. All right. I'll see you there. Right now, the playlist is going to appear on the screen with all the rest of our matches if you want to watch that, or another video that might be suited to you. Either way, enjoy it. God bless you guys. Like and sub if you haven't, and I'll catch you in the next one. God bless you guys. Okay, love you. Bye. See ya.